What's up, guys? Welcome to the Hard Carry, where we're carrying Call of Duty League matches straight to you. We're here today, Call of Duty World Championship Weekend, day number 3. OpTic Texas versus the Seattle Surge. The loser is going to be top 6 out of the tournament. Winner's going to move on to face the winner of Boston Breach and the Atlanta FaZe. This one's going to be a banger. Let's check out these intros.
Coming to the stage first, looking to continue to build their dynasty brick by brick. Here comes OpTic Texas.
Brother, you need a new wardrobe brick by brick.
Joxy and Ghosty. Give it up for OpTic Texas.
Appreciate you guys being here with us today while we watch some Call of Duty, hang out.
That's what happened last night in that map number 4. How will they rise to the occasion and bounce back? We will learn today.
Have a few adult beverages.
Everything 20-0 when they win that map 1. They need a strong start. Let's bring out New York.
Yeah, they need a strong start, but we'll see if they can weather this tide, because here comes those boys from the West looking to strike thunder on
Seattle
this stage.
Surge beating last year's
Seattle Surge
world champions in the first round, knocking out the Los Angeles Bees.
Accuracy, Mac, and Fred.
OpTic Fred.
Seattle Surge.
Champs is quite literally when anything can happen. A Seattle Surge that had to pray for the final spot to head in.
Yep, they almost didn't make it, as the Vegas Legion almost took their spot, but the Seattle Surge in the tournament, still hoping to knock out the fan favorite OpTic Texas. Let's check out map number 1.
But anyway, Brycey, I am so excited for this one. But look at it. We are getting.
So let's get right to it. Here we go.
Seattle Surge have not played this very much. It has not necessarily been their bread and butter by any stretch of the imagination.
There is a
green wall chants are in session.
In this crowd, but there is also an undercurrent of nerves. The team is not indomitable. The green wall has not surpassed all expectations.
Spook making a huge mistake yesterday at the end of that game.
Anything could still happen, and probably will. Both teams obviously hit the inside P1 to begin with. A double from Duke set him off nicely, but it's all going to be about positioning, all going to be about looking for that P2 and trying to bleed that P1 as much as possible.
And look at Oasis, obviously, as we mentioned, Seattle's most vetoed hardpoint map of the year. And it's a map that they will start on the better side, as we mentioned. Keeping over towards the statistics side of things, though, OpTic Texas, #1 in rotations, #2 in hold. It's stats lines that the green wall will be enjoying right now. But right now, it is Seattle Surge still in control of those P2 rotations. It's looking good for them right now, but the majority of the time, only the 7 seconds of it. Went over towards OpTic Texas, 15 seconds to go P1. Seattle Surge in a good position over towards the P2 side.
This is already crucial. They're trying to get into a position to contest this. They've bled a little bit of P1 time towards their side. But Seattle have set up. They are locking this down as best they can for the oncoming rush of the green wall.
Are they ready for the hedges? Set up Shotsy around the corner. Might just be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Accuracy. We'll find one under who he needs to go. Big, it's clean from OpTic. Fred, the only one left alive. Very dead as well. It's far too easy, like in that new butter. OpTic Texas breakthrough.
Perfect break so far. Seattle have a few players ready to get back into it. Here comes the Mac attack. Finds the second one as well.
What?
Down in the streets, and that is a wipe. Seattle Surge straight back into this point, and we're going to be thinking rotation in just a few seconds.
Slides the split spawn comes through. Ghosty and Hook spawn over towards the alley side. The Seattle Surge already on the way over. Already here is Shotsy. They have to walk away licking their wounds. A really good break by OpTic. A break back immediately, but you've got the rotation over towards P3. You're taking small wins.
This is it, OpTic. They'll bet everything onto this one. They want that time back. Seattle will be leading until that new hill pops. See already they're trying to get this fight a little bit contested, a little bit of trouble for OpTic on the setup, but they have the numbers so far. Only one Seattle Surge player anywhere near.
And good job from OpTic Texas. You managed to lock down this rotation. Seattle now making their way over. Shotsy in the middle of the map is going to be a problem. as they try to set themselves up slowly but surely. Seattle Surge are finding a small breakthrough. Pred, accuracy, Mac all combining. Dashi left on his own. What can he do? There's number one. He needs a couple more if he needs the rest of his team to now follow him up. Is he going to fall? Sid could be next on the chopping block. Sochi is here. Dashi holds it down. Here come the reinforcements. OpTic Texas lock it down. The kills fall their way. Surge get nothing.
Dashi's staying alive there, has given them the pikes they needed to be. And that is a lock. It's not going to be really any more coming from them as well. Sid will try to get a kill, but there's too many bodies. And now the rotation. Ghosty's going to be there.
Sid
as well.
reminds me of Dashi.
On the Seattle Surge's side to begin with.
I think Dashi is
to take off the reinforcement. He knows that they are flooding through Cantina.
Rotations have been important so far. We expected that to be the case, and Cantina is an important position when we talk about the barbershop push. Dashi will be the first to fall. Accuracy trying to lock it down. Seattle are here in numbers. 3v4 on the side for now.
It all comes down to this next trade. OpTic trying to get into position. Already Hugh looking through the door, looking to find the Seattle players. The fight for Kelly is going down as well. Sid will fall. The rest of them come through. Actually still holding it.
Oh, good. Wall bang.
Matt left alone. Wall bang by Ghosty. Didn't even need to see it. They broken into this point very quickly.
Ghosty managing to get the 2 kills through the wall. Influential as the break comes through. But what can Pred do about this? 5 and 6, it's a mediocre start by his standards, but what can he do from this position? Holding from the outside, or OpTic Texas, Ghosty with another, after accuracy with another wall bomb back onto Shotzi. Over towards the backside, OpTic Texas cannot find the break. Sid will hold it down. And look at him with 20 seconds to go. Rotation start to come through. OpTic Texas can deal with this scrap, but Sid is saying absolutely not. Holding it down, hit me.
Can somebody kill this man?
Surge. And rotation, Surge. OpTic Texas need to find a foothold here, but Dashi with 2 may well help them get some control of people.
Actually managed to get one down as well though, but it still will be numbers to OpTic. A lead as thin as a piece of paper here for Seattle. Who gets the second as well? Shotzi finds Max sleeping on the floor, and eventually OpTic will break through, but actually trying to hold them off as well, but numbers fail.
There you go, Ghosty. Good kills.
Well. At the moment, this is OpTic's.
Yes, Ghosty. That's what I'm talking
Ghosty
about.
locking down the lines that he needs to. It really has been a big battle between him and accuracy so far. Mac and Sib though, managing to find a way through. Hook, can he do? That's your teammate. Nobody safe from Hook right now, but Pred will eventually find a way through. Seattle Surge, for all that the rotations haven't really been there for them, the breaks have been wonderful.
Breaking really well.
To play for. Over towards
even just get a good rotation
and the time
hold,
is good to go over towards Seattle
OpTic
Surge. It looks like OpTic Texas is going to walk away and set up for the next hill.
They'll be set
up. They
up.
want a full Cantina hold. That's what they're playing for right now. All that scrap time has gone to Seattle Surge. They will have the lead again. But OpTic, we have seen teams hold this over and over again so far here at the championship. And they'll be looking to do the same. Pressure through back alley, pressure
only
through tunnel as well.
Lead for Seattle.
Looking for the players to be killed.
Really close game here on that one.
And now Seattle Surge are surging down the back alley as well. Yeah,
oh, there you go, Hoop.
Shutting them down, and that is a right there for OpTic. Only one player remaining.
And Mac is the one who got through, just trying to survive as long as he possibly can. Finds the gunfight. The rest of the team are on their way. It's a bit of a pinch being set up here by Seattle Surge from the hedges and from the alley side.
2 big kills.
Continues to work for OpTic. Staying alive in the point. Pred is there to potentially fall, but they just about hold on.
That?
It was looking like a break may come from Surge, but OpTic hold on tight.
Nice
5 seconds to go.
Huge work from Ghosty inside.
Should
they held them off as well here. Seattle are not really going to push this anymore. They know they have to get to the rotation. They don't have numbers on this side of the map. It will be a significant lead for OpTic Texas heading towards this next hill where they are as well.
The crowd urging them on. The kill feed looking very nice as well. Mac right now the only one left and causing problem. Mac had a really good day yesterday, but now he's dead. Hukinko have managed to find a breakthrough. Seattle Surge not too far away, but a very, very nice hold over towards the Cantina for the second time for OpTic Texas. It's the first decent lead we've seen from them. Sitting in around 20 points, but this game far from over. Now OpTic Texas inside the point. Seattle starting to find a push.
And Seattle Superstar hasn't had that big of an impact in this game so far, but Pred finds 2. They're looking to get this squeeze on as well. Sib gets the kill. Ghosty last alive. Knows they are coming for him as well. Keeps putting the pressure on. Pred should eventually find him going around the back here. Looks for Ghosty. Big Shotzi gets the trade in as well. Hugh pushing the reinforcements as both teams scrap over this with bodies.
Sib gets 2 huge ones.
Well. And OpTic will not have this time. They will have to take one more swipe at it. Let's find out how they're going to do that with an OpTic Texas. Listen in.
Back right, fruits. What's your we'll leave bullet. Bricks. Yeah, one to middle. What's your middle? Bricks probably gonna do.
I'm gonna go CT. I'm gonna go CT. I'm going to CT.
One shot time, I need him. Laying down gate, one shot gate Lamar.
I tried in, yo, Sib's back left over.
Gate's one shot Lamar, he might have went P4 or something. Yeah, let's rotate, let's get off CT, let's get off CT. Good play, Brandon, really good play, Brandon.
I'm going dark.
One's loading. You're blocking me dead?
What are you dead?
Alright, we're missing Sib and Pred.
Can we close?
Yo, wait, one guy's like got already, I think?
Yeah, one's still low, by the way. One guy's still green.
Yo, one spawned out.
What's low green?
Mid cut, one shot. Lamar.
How much?
Low green, one shot dead.
Lamar's one shot mid cut. And they're out of time as well. Mid cut might have went dark. I spawned out.
What's on me?
Yo, he's still on. Yo, tunnel side time. Tunnel side. All right, release one.
Yo, last guy got it. He's going bumper. Inside bumper.
Wait, I spawned Bumper.
Play for that. Ivor mid cut. I got him. One guy went dark, so stay down. Ivor mid cut. Mid cut, really weak.
Yo,
Mid cut, one shot.
Lamar is...
Playing for people.
P7 Lamar.
I'm sitting on a point.
Yo, they're still needing me.
Yeah, can you go right?
Yo, anyone on right?
P4, one shot, P4 dead.
Watch out.
Yo, you really sold him.
He's absolute out.
He's inside out. He's probably gonna push out here.
Nothing edge.
One shot. Oh, dead.
I'm challenging hedge.
I need to push guys.
Dead.
Yo, one guy's stumping banana.
Yo, no, right side hill, back.
Watch out.
Tell Lamar. One shot save. Tell Lamar.
Left side hill, watch out.
We'll stay down.
Spawn here?
He's left side out.
Yo, one guy's gonna go hedge. We're gonna spawn out.
Yeah, we spawn out.
I spawn 10.
Yo, he's hedge ready.
I kill this guy full.
20 HP.
Hedge dead.
I can kill this guy full.
Johnny, get a save.
Pitching tunnel.
Yo.
Well, the comms are calm, but it is a
That was a
furious
great
fight on this
notice.
battlefield. Only a one-point
Dashy
game.
didn't
Optic
get an
will take the
assist,
lead
so they
as
knew
have
another one was there
Cantina
at
now.
edge.
But Seattle have bodies. They are ready to push this. Already, though.
3 down.
Already got only Presco left alive. And now
Nicely
they
done.
want
Optic,
Cantina.
4 big kills.
Optic will now look for this full 60 and to put this game out of contest.
A little bit of a split here for Seattle Surge. Oh,
There you go.
Hook. Holding down the alley side is Prep. The next one to fall. No, not quite. Accuracy will find over towards the hedges side. So Pregnco still trying to find over this 25 seconds. Dashi holds it down. Sib there for the rotation though. That's a big gunfight for Surge to try and keep a hold of. Hook trying to get the fight though. He will manage to get it. Scrap time. Optic. Rotation. Optic.
Oh.
Things are looking nice with the green wall right now.
He almost hit Shotzi with the fucking nade as he spawned.
Seattle Surge need to find themselves a good break here, but they can't even find a kill, Pricey. It's looking like OpTic Texas map number 1 if we keep going like this.
Optic need one more big hold.
The game can end right here on this hill.
That's a full 60 plus more.
They must stack. They must get this push. They must get the trades. The green wall. They are resplendent in its hole as well. Chucking by the first.
Shotzi.
You get one as well. And only
Yeah!
It's 3 for Shotzi.
Let's go.
And now 17 seconds to go. Seattle Surge must put everything into this.
Actually hold your cuts here. There you go.
Pred is the only one left anywhere near OpTic Texas. 5 seconds away for OpTic to get themselves in. They're all dead. OpTic Texas run through.
That's what I'm talking about. OpTic Texas take map 1 with 3 big holds in a row. Seattle was actually breaking really well that whole game, all the way up until those last few holds, and OpTic able to string 3 big rotations together to put away Seattle Surge. Great map number 1 by a great hardpoint team. That's how you do it right there. Shotzi 27 and 17, Dashy 24 and 13. Slaying out. Nobody even close to positive on the side of Seattle. Good map there by OpTic, playing well. Hook has to just not make mistakes. They were playing really good search and destroy yesterday. Let's check out map number 2.
Out of it, a Monster Energy pre-game for Seattle Surge. Their route to victory is a little bit more difficult, not the greatest of seasons for them so far. They're hoping to get that all out of the way here at the championship. But Mac, to repeat the impact he had yesterday, most kills and dominant damage in the lobby versus LAT. He's faced his fair.
Oh, it was a bit short
Against Seattle Surge in this one.
Members, but let's take our minds back to yesterday. Seattle Surge.
They're fist bumping.
Beating LA Thieves on this map as we head over towards Fortress Search and Destroy. The confidence will be there for them.
Fortress Search.
But can they translate that into a map win? It feels like one with those control statistics we just seen that may well be needed here for Seattle Surge.
Can OpTic go up 2-0 or will Seattle respond?
Looking over towards the records, of course, for Fortress Search and Destroy. 9-5 from OpTic Texas. Great start to the season on this map specifically. Well, for Seattle Surge, 6-6, not too bad, but nothing to write home about. Which way does this one go? Will very much dictate how the rest of the series pans out. If Surge can tie things up, I think we go the distance. If OpTic win this one, it may well be over.
And here we go, the first foray into Fortress. Already see there's a little bit of an aggressive push there. Duke is going to be further forward, but both teams just waiting, looking for information.
And I think the thing is here for Surge, yesterday, plants were really something that was on the agenda quite often. When they were going for them, they were locking them down. But Texas are the best team in the game at holding down these plants, stopping them from happening. Yesterday, it was 4 out of 5 offenses. They managed to get the plant. They won 3 out of those 4 rounds.
Here we go. Team starting to make a move.
That's
Dashi already
good
finds one on the
nade.
bomb, though. It's been called out, and the nade's rained down. Actually,
Off
gets
of
one
the
back on
bomb.
down to the
Looked
3
like it was
versus
close
3.
to planting or
Time
planting.
ticking away here for Seattle Surge.
And OpTic are just so brilliant at that. So many times they hold their utility for the right time. Of course, it's round number 1. Trophy systems ain't happening. It's been slow from Surge. 30 seconds to go.
Look at who.
Demons ready to go to work. Both jump across at the same time. Kuki's in, also weak. It will go through. Pred jumps through, gets instantly traded. He goes for it as well. Actually versus Shotzi. And Ghosty will find 2.
Nice. Ghosty gets 2.
Seattle maybe 2
Sib,
aggressive
the only
there
one
in
left.
the end. And Shotzi will pop on the go.
Whoa.
Sib left alone on a 1 versus 1. Trying to figure out where on earth Ghosty is.
Time's not on his side. Time's not on his
And all
side.
Ghosty has to do is disappear like his namesake.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The gunfight's going to come through.
Oh! That was way too close. If Sib gets the kill there, Seattle wins the round.
For that one. He called it correctly. And Ghosty at the last second gets his 3rd kill of the first round.
Ooh, that got very, very close. OpTic Texas, though, those grenades in round number 1, so influential. It's Dashi who hits it onto the bomb site. They're so good at doing that. And from there, Pred kind of overcommits. He's thinking there's still players over towards that P2 side, but when Sib gets that final bullet, Pred's already gone. It gets stunned by the utility that comes through from Surge. And cannot do anything from there. Now OpTic Texas, it's your turn on the attack. Ghosty with 3 in round number 1.
Shotzi took a nade to the face. He's hurt.
A little bit of trouble. Pred's got up there. There's a stun going out as well. Shotzi will get his health back, goes to the chow, and Pred gets out of there. Does not want any of it. At the moment, both teams just fighting for this bomb site, but it will go down to a 3 versus 3. Guns ricochet, Dash trying to keep them away. He gets one, he gets knocked for 2nd, actually. Stays alive. Advantage to them, actually. Will get his 2nd as well. Down to a 2 versus 2. Here he is. Down the man. Looking for this. Well, thread the needle, but actually somehow soaking bullets.
That's sticking it way hard.
Oh, he missed the jump.
Accuracy now under the Kosh hook, putting the pressure on, but surely Pred is here to back his man up. Pressure comes in.
Oh!
Unbelievable. 2 rounds, 2 1v1s. You almost had it. They knew where he was as well.
Oh. Quite scary because I don't even think Pred got that bullet down.
A little bit off timing with the challenge.
So
maybe.
close. Great challenge.
Constantly start
Luke
rolling.
almost pulled it off there. Tie game 1-1.
Even when you win the round in that situation, you sort of say to yourself, wow, that can have the negative connotations heading into the next round because it was just not as simple as you would have liked. But to get the round, forget about it now. Where's the mentality for the side of Seattle Surge? Well, the mentality here for OpTic Texas is that Dashi has got super aggressive.
What's going to be the strat here? It looks like a slow one for Seattle.
Shotzi now just trying to survive him against Pred. Gets the stun off, gets away. No, he doesn't. Accuracy finding Dashi on the side as well. 4v2 for Surge.
Incredible patience to dodge that grenade, by the way. Saw it come down the steps and waited. But with bomb down, it is not easy now for OpTic. Seattle will sit pretty here, covering every angle. Looking for it as well, Hugh. Looking to get the numbers back in some sort of realm of possibility. Haven't done yet. 30 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, Ghosty,
will
good
find
one.
Pred. Communication there coming through as well. Accuracy. Gonna find Hugh. Hugh gets out the sniper, but it's a little bit slow. And he's gonna go down at Ghosty as well. Problem is, it's a 2 versus 1, 20 seconds to go.
I think
Just
Dashi
don't
had the
know if the
sniper out.
time is going to be enough.
It would have to be the ace from Ghosty. With 10 seconds to go, it's not going to happen. Seattle Surge will take a lead. No way for him to do it, but just really good work from Surge. See, Dash get aggressive onto the site with the sniper. It doesn't work out. Accuracy had a really decent map number 1. Has continued that into map number 2. A 5-3 from him, 6-1 from the Iceman. The vet taking Seattle Surge through the search and destroy. So good so far. That plant comes through again. The win rate when that plant goes through is astronomical. OpTic Texas very good at preventing plants on this map, but need to do so more often on these attacks that are coming through from Surge. 2-1 to the good.
For OpTic, going to try and get this attack done. At the moment, Shotzi not having the best of times. But Ghosty has been their man with the plan. See already a big fight going down. Pred will get that first kill on the Ghosty. Ghosty, who has been the main weapon for them so far. Now OpTic feeling a little bit of pressure. Seattle, maybe a bit of confidence dripping into them as well. And Pred goes for the timing, but oh my goodness! What timing! What positioning! Where is he going?
What?
Huke will find 2. It's now 1 versus 2. Huke will get his 3rd.
Huke got 3, 1v1.
He sees him. He has them all.
Oh!
My goodness.
Wow.
What bullets were loaded into that weapon?
Oh, Pred gets some horrible, horrible timing. That's the Shotzi, really. And then Huke had to be weak for that previous gunfight.
Yeah, he only took 1 bullet.
It's 1 to the head that does it. A crucial, crucial round. Would have been the ace for Huke. Accuracy, though. Managed to get
I love that you can hear
the kill.
them talk on their radios.
Another 1v1.
They're standing too close to the casting
3 out of the
desk.
4 so far.
Whoever they're, I don't know, security or maybe it's a cop or what.
Accuracy.
I heard
Having
someone
a
on a
great time
radio
himself
multiple
so far.
times throughout
And
this.
now, Surge looking for bomb site control. Who
Last
goes
2
where,
days.
Who gets what? Accuracy.
That's the first time I heard it
Not
today.
on point, but this eventually gets there.
Power position there.
Shotzi 0-4 star.
Pushing forward, finds the gunfight as well. It's just a bonus for them that
No.
the grenade comes through as well. Shotzi will fall. Huke takes him down. And Seattle Surge, it feels like the wind is in their
Just
sails.
some bad
Ghosty
luck,
will
man.
just about shut that down. But Pred round from behind again. He is commanding arm right now. And every single
Huge
moment,
round
every
from
single
Seattle.
time the door opens for Pred, he strolls through it.
Who's
He's got so
killing
many opportunities
Shotzi
to
on
create for players
accident?
and just nothing.
Probably a
that
nade
from
he
this
was
scenario.
about to throw and then he
Seattle
got
Surge are a
killed.
different S&D team this event so far.
He was probably about to throw a nade and he
Every
got
time
killed.
he's like, can I flank? Can I flank? I'm going. And manages to find it. It's very, very careful with the timing because he can get caught and give it away, but he's hitting it so far.
And I want to give a real good shout out to Mac there, actually. When you are that bomb carrier, which he always is for Seattle Surge, pushing over towards that site, if you can fight anything, it's a bonus. You want your teammates to back you up so you can get the bomb down. You're getting a kill on top of it. You take those all day long. Ghosty holding the flank down. This bomb will go down over towards the A side. Cruise missile coming in though. Seattle Surge now going to kick in the gear. Are they expecting the push to come through from the B side? Information here. What do Surge do with it?
And they're in. Everybody's inside. Everybody's going for this well as well. Pred looking for the players. Will we see with the first build? Mac will get the second. They're still looking for the Pred. We'll see him at the corner of his eye. Shotzi versus Pred. It's a big fight. Shotzi will win it, but he goes down with the trade. And now it's just Ghosty left alone against 3 players. Must play his time. Must play his life. Must play the bomb. They are hunting for him. They are trying to figure out his position. He finds the first.
Oh!
He's traded. He will not find the second. And Seattle Surge will go up 5-1.
5-1 Seattle. Seattle playing picture perfect.
And Seattle took
search
advantage.
and destroy
We have to
right
say,
now.
I think everybody in the venue is just keeping an eye on the minimap. Where are the arrows from Seattle Surge looking? And for a moment, for a small moment, it felt like Ghosty had somehow slipped the net. Played it patiently, waited until time was very much on his side. If he finds those first 2 kills, you know, if accuracy trades that out, you feel as if he still gets there. But Seattle Surge dominant so far in map number 2. Heading into it, I really felt like OpTic Texas were in the air for a 2-0 lead, but all of a sudden Surge in a dominant position in map number 2.
Already it's going down to our cube. Waiting for through the door. Ghosty with the first blood. It's been a shift here from Seattle Surge.
Big win.
Will, it's also going to pull OpTic in a little bit of different direction. They may not know where Seattle are actually going to go in the end. Oh, that is an absolute dagger there. Pred's going to fall 2 versus 3. Sib and Mac.
But what information do OpTic Texas have? They know something's going on, at least over towards the B side. They have control of A, and they're trying to work there with it. Are they going to start moving? Are they going to start having some utility to help them break through here? It's not an easy retake. You may have the number advantage. It's not easy.
Waiting for as well. There's the first one down. 2 versus 2. 2 versus 1. Sib falls as well. Too many bodies. Too many places to watch. Perfect
Good
retake in the
there
end
from
from
OpTic.
OpTic Texas.
And I think Sib just needs to stay alive up top there, because when Matt gets that bomb down, he's kind of pinned. As soon as the shots come through from Ghosty, it's always a really difficult situation. OpTic Texas get 1 back. Ghosty sitting at 10-4 right now, leading the lobby entirely in damage, or just a few short of accuracy, I should say, who's sitting at 8-4. So Ghosty's having a game, but the rest of the team not quite following his lead. 3 more rounds to tie things up, 4 more rounds to go 2-0 up. Seattle Surge still in a commanding position.
For OpTic, it must be perfect. No more first bloods to give away.
4 in a row.
And more opportunities thrown to the wind. Already, first Flores going down. Huke will get that first blood as well. Shotzi looking for Axie, but he falls back down to a 3 versus 3. Dashi in a little bit of trouble. He falls to Mac as well, but it will be. Oh my goodness, Huke not able to bring that back to a 2 versus 2.
Gets away. Mike just about surviving that one. Now Hook trying to make the play for the team. Attacking round 4, OpTic Texas, you got to find something. Does he see accuracy? I think he does. And what's the play? Information, not much of it. Time, enough to get this bomb down. But what is the play? The elbows of accuracy is the play. Who can't quite finish his dinner though. OpTic Texas running out of time.
They're going to have to find something. They're hoping Q can make a god play. He takes a bullet to the dome but walks it off. And now the play call has come in. Time is getting away from us. We have to do something. We have to be bold. Every part of this map rests on this next move.
30 seconds. Sid will find Hook as well. And all of a sudden Ghosty left in a 1 versus 3. Not going to happen. Seattle Surge tie things up with it.
OpTic playing, or sorry, Seattle playing really good search there. Slowing the game down, really not letting Shotzi move really crazily on the map. Pred really did his thing on there. Ghosty was laying out, but Shotzi has only 1 and 7, never got anything going. Accuracy at 10 and 4, Sib at 7 and 4. The whole bit of Seattle Surge's gameplay there was just great. They played really well right there in that round number 2 to tie up the series at 1 apiece. This control map's going to be huge. Really, really huge. Control's a really big swing round. So let's see what happens here in map number 3.
And 11. Ooh, you know, a bit dark. Yeah, here we go. Oh, we're already to get into it. Here we go. But let's get into the stats. Seattle Surge have lost this one 6 times in a row. Great reading. If you're an OpTic Texas fan, which there are many of you, it's going to be a hit immediately for OpTic Texas over towards the A side. Can Seattle Surge turn their fortunes around on this map?
Seattle threw everybody they had at B. They've left A wide open. For OpTic Texas, what this essentially means is you will now try and get into B while leaving maybe 1 player on the way. They're actually surprised there's nobody from Seattle anywhere near.
Oh, the shot's coming in from Dashi. Just locking this down far too easily. Seattle Surge not even really having a look at this, but may do now. Second tick is in for OpTic. Looking like Surge are going to be late to the party. Nonetheless, whatever happens, making sure to clear out their back, and they do. So strange start to the round. OpTic Texas waltz on through to the restaurant, take a hold of it without very much resistance at all.
Oh, that's a huge kill from Sid.
there from
Actually put some players over towards it now as well. They're going to have to get bedroom control. OpTic Texas trying to find these players in their backfield. It's still been a slow control so far. OpTic looking to get up to this one as well. That's a perfect call from Dashi then. Ghosty gets a second one. It's now trouble for Seattle.
Accuracy has to do his thing here. He gets taken down on the flank, and all of a sudden Seattle Surge backs against the wall. It's been so passive. They haven't been able to do anything about OpTic Texas, who are just waltzing through Hotel right now. First tick, second tick, about to come through, and that might be the round.
It might be as well. They are stacking. It is flying. It is done.
Nicely done, OpTic.
You've got to question what Seattle Surge are doing. Don't contest over towards A whatsoever. Get wiped out so easily at B.
They sent players up to A after it was captured. They lost a couple of key gunfights, and you are right. I don't know what's in the playbook for Seattle on that one, but I would tear that page out and throw it in the bin and try again.
Yeah. What an odd round. Here we go, though. Anyway, what can they do on the attacking side of things? There's accuracy over towards the bedroom side. You didn't have any of your SMGs there. It goes for the flank there towards the couch's side and gets wiped out. Good play from OpTic Texas. You've got to play what's against you, and, well, they played it to perfection. Can they defend here now as well, as Mac and Co starting to find a push over towards the A side? Information gain for OpTic. What's the play now for Seattle?
Actually trying to hold this down. He knows there's going to be somebody here. He's throwing bullets in right center, but nobody will fall at the moment. For Seattle, an A push. Shotzi does the lamp jump, gets his kill as well. The movement maestro shuts down this A push to begin with.
Gets shut down. He read the push coming through from the dual side, but looking like this is going to go over towards Seattle Surge on A. There's actually a couple of big kills went over towards the B side. Accuracy was trying his best to keep bedroom control to help Seattle Surge in the moment of the push that would come through, but gets cut down. Makes things just a little bit easier for OpTic Texas. A still not captured yet. Accuracy's been doing this on his own, and Ghosty might just say thank you very much. Here comes the gunfight to stop it happening. Shuts him down. Seattle Surge do not dot their I's, do not cross their T's. Don't get a hold of it, but it's spawned over towards A. This has worked perfectly for Surge.
They have the bodies. 2 already under the point. They're watching the cross. They're waiting for these players to come through as well. That first tick is done. Here comes OpTic though. Here comes the big push as well. It's Hugh with the first kill. Hugh with the second, Shotzi with the third.
3 big kills for OpTic on
Only
defense.
Pred left alive, but he's left alone against OpTic as he falls as well.
But is the damage already done? 2 ticks at A, 2 ticks at B. Seattle Surge need 2 decent pushes to shut this down. But OpTic, they sense exactly what's going on. The push over towards A coming through, and through the smoke is dashing to find one, Ghosty another. Seattle Surge floundering right now, but still, the ingredients are there, but you need to find the kills.
They are just being led into a slaughterhouse, eventually getting a few kills towards them. Dashi holding down every angle he can. He finds a second. Seattle Surge are failing here, but they are finally getting in to stop the clock.
26 seconds to go. The lives do not make good reading for Surge whatsoever, and it's getting worse. 9 lives remaining. Seattle Surge with 4 ticks across the 2 sites. Still have potential to do this. They will get rid of Hook inside the kitchen. What's the play for Surge?
Oh, they finally get onto it. There'll be a little bit of time. OpTic will not recommit to this. They have every bit of lives. They just have to not give this up. They cannot lose this first wave of trades. They're Dashi with 1 already.
Cruise missile for Dashi. And 1 more opportunity for Surge. Maybe the 2. 8 lives remaining. These pushes have to be clean. They have to be concise. Ghosty locking down the back sip. We'll find Hook over towards the bedroom side as well. Big win coming through. As Pred will take down Ghosty. Still massive opportunity here for Seattle Surge. Kills being traded.
Dashi 13-3. The man who will not be moved. They call him Batman, and he has answered the call. Oh. Everybody, oh my goodness, I don't know how Mac won it.
And there's a big setup over towards the bedroom side for Seattle Surge. Shotzi has to go huge.
There we go, Dead Silence popped over the top. Finds Sid though as well, he goes down. No lives left for Seattle, but 1 opportunity, 1 chance. Ghosty already takes 1 down. Looks for Pred, guns, everybody in front of him. Accuracy, feel the wrath, feel the thunder, and Mac will fall as well.
Wow, let's go.
Ghosty today.
Come on, Ghosty.
This
Show him what's up.
Part of the green wall in Dan Ghosty. 5 in seamless amount of time. 1, 2, making Pred for the 3rd. Oh, you've got 2 more opportunities. Accuracy, make it 1. And Mac, the final lamb to the slaughter. Ghosty secures the round, but Seattle Surge had their opportunities there. They had their moments. 1 takeaway is all it takes. That's all it takes. What can OpTic Texas do on this attacking round, though? Can they manage to find it nice and quickly like the previous? Mac in accuracy with a significantly better start to the round, but Shotzi is the only one alive. They're trying to make an indent over towards the B side, but A is more likely the scenario here. Seattle Surge just try to get this one back under control.
And Sib just waiting, not letting you go either. Mac goes all the way out, Shotzi gets it. OpTic are actually spawning over to B side. Seattle Surge are not here. This has happened again. If they find a kill at this point, they will get onto it as well. Ghosty finds 1. This is bad for Seattle. They have to try and move. They have to get in the right position. Fortunately, they find the kills in the end. And that is just the relief they needed.
And the thing is, they're OpTic. Some people will be questioning why they didn't just jump onto the site, but they set themselves up knowing Surge are going to come across, lay the trap, wait for them to push over to try and answer back to what they think you're probably doing over towards the B side. They don't find the kills, but Shotzi can. 4 in a row from him, he will get shut down. A, slowly but surely taking up for OpTic.
They'll find 2. And for Seattle to get back into this control now, they will need to be another level. Not that level. That tick is going to go. A will go as well. Seattle will not push this any further. And Seattle do have the lives, but they only need 1 push here, OpTic.
Where does this push come from? Where does it originate? Is Shotzi going to be the one that could be the catalyst for the team? Doesn't see him, neither does him.
Whoa.
Ships in the night. As Pred will find 1 over towards the mill side. Mac and Co doing a really good job this defense around. Much more like it from Surge. Nelly, everybody from OpTic falling. Shotzi still from behind. He may well be the one to orchestrate a push here.
And about as close as you can be on this map.
Smell him.
And both these players are waiting. Shotzi for his teammate, Sib for the player they know is still behind them with that spawn. Mac finds 1 into mid here. Seattle trying to keep this down as the game is slowed down at a snail's pace, but Seattle have found everything.
Really good play from Seattle. Expecting the bedroom side to really be where you're setting themselves up at Shotzi. It's been alive for a lifetime.
Just won't die. They cannot find him, but he continues to kill. He may have done just enough here. Can he get through? No, actually eventually finds him. but it has allowed his teammates to slowly crawl up this map.
The live's not there for OpTic right now. The time, not there for OpTic. Seattle Surge looking to get a hold of that first round. Good opportunity here, though, for OpTic. Plenty of control is available, but accuracy, Pred, combining together. Everybody dead from OpTic. Texas, this should be a first round for Seattle Surge. 5 lives for OpTic. Very little you can do with this. Mac and Co. have played this one perfectly. So different around number 1. They've seemed active, they've seemed present on the map. A slow start to this control will not be followed by another slow defensive round. It will be a dominant defensive hold from Seattle Surge.
Yeah, nothing OpTic could do in the end. Bleeding lives all over the map, and Shotzi tried to be the hero that they needed, but couldn't find it. A complete shutdown for Seattle. But can they do it again? Can they find an attacking round? And then as we move into the last, is that even on the radar yet?
Well, I mean, potentially, you looked over towards that previous attacking round. They had themselves, what, 5 ticks in that entire round. It was one good push at B, would have secured the round for Seattle Surge. We would have been staring down the barrel of a Surge advantageous situation. Accuracy on a full spree, slowed down from maps 1 and 2, but is still ever present. What's the play now for Surge? Can you find an attacking round? Can you send us through a round 5?
Looking for a Mac finding the first kill as well. Maybe a little bit more speedy here at the moment, but Hugh gets 2 as well! That second one was not expected. Duke holding the door against them. Eventually will fall to Civ, but OpTic continue to push this tempo. They know they can do this on live. They're happy to slay all day.
Shotzi the only one left and finds 2. So Seattle Surge are finding some inroad over towards the A side, but they are paying for it with their lives, quite literally. Civ will find one on a Ghosty though, and a bit of a setup here now for Surge. Accuracy, got his spree, got the hold of the cruise missile, and they may well get a hold of it, but OpTic are now here. Shotzi cut down, and that's it. OpTic Texas are probably going to give this one up. Civ will slowly but surely tick this one in, as OpTic lick their wounds over towards B, but bedroom control is not quite there.
It certainly isn't. Now, take your eyelids open and keep an eye on that bedroom control. OpTic do this time and time again. They will commit to it, they will hold it like it is their homestead.
Ghosty.
It is their entire fortune, but that's done. Huh? No, I don't know what to make of it either. Must hit a plant pot or something.
Well, Accuracy is the beneficiary of that one. Staying alive, and with this cruise missile, slowly but surely, Seattle Surge meander their way through the map, but they haven't found anything over towards the middle. Hook Shotzi combining well. We'll rebuff this. First attack it, Dashi will go on Accuracy. Bedroom control belonging to OpTic Texas. Seattle Surge took their time, but still have a minute and a half to go.
They haven't. Oh my goodness, it finds a second. A little bit of rumblings here. But the kills still go through, they still don't have bedroom control. OpTic will commit to it again, like they have many, many times. And Shotzi calls it correctly. Seattle Surge still not finding everything they want. It's huge jump shots out of the game.
Hold them back.
They are bleeding them here on time, Ton.
It's felt like a game of chess, really. Both these two teams slowly but surely moving their way around. Pred with a cruise missile on top of Accuracies. This has to be good. From Seattle Surge can find nothing.
Oh,
from
good name.
Texas, 1 minute to go. Lives very tight.
OpTic just fully committing to bedroom push over and over again. Civ will find 2, but they still don't have enough players down. There is still bedroom control for OpTic.
But the thing is here now for Surge, you have some mid-map control. This is your opportunity. 45 seconds to go. Ghosty will move away from that stun. That is definitely caught by Pred this time. But here we go. Seattle Surge kicking in gear. Sid Mac finding kills. Ghosty needs to go big for the team once again.
Looking for him. He goes down. It's only Ghosty. It's only Ghosty who's here at the moment. That nade will come through as well. And it does find Pred. Dashi commits the cruise missile. And the trophy's down. There is going to be one there. But
nice. Dashi gets one.
And they get it out.
Accuracy's still alive.
Point to stop the clock, but they don't have reinforcements. OpTic Texas are going to be here in numbers as well. Civ trying to stem the tide. Pred will find one as well. It's still very much a play. Oh, that is huge from Shotzi.
Eventually falls. Dashi trying to stay alive. Seattle Surge still in a good position to maybe win this one, but not if you can't win a gunfight. Last roll on the dice.
And they now have to move. Technically, Seattle have the lives, and they do not have the time. It is a sprint straight towards this. And OpTic, they rack the irons. They're ready for it as well. Civ and Dashi combining. Hugo find his second. Pred runs into no man's land. Finds him as well. Only Ghosty, Pred and Ghosty again.
Ghosty. There you go. Come on.
OpTic will not be moved. They will not back down from a gunfight.
OpTic win the control match. Huge swing around. Now all they have to do is win one more map to move on in the Call of Duty Championship weekend. As Big Man Karma comes out, the new coach, of OpTic Texas. Nicely done. Ghosty 24-19, Shotzi 23-22, Sib 23-19, and Pred 22-20. Still playing well. Could go either way. I mean, this is a Fortress Hardpoint. Definitely is going to be a close map. It's going to be interesting. Let's find out which way this rolls. OpTic just need one more map.
P2 though is really where OpTic Texas find a lot of their success. And the plus and minus points for this one, OpTic Texas, is quite something. They blow teams out of the water for the most part on this map. Can they do that to secure themselves one further step towards that ring at the end of tomorrow? A long way to go, a lot of Call of Duty to be played, but they could very well end it here.
Well, let's see. Is this the last map, or is there another one waiting in the wings? I heard that. Crowd not very happy about me mentioning map number 5, but let's find out how it goes. Both teams, of course, going to head into the Blender mid map.
First couple of kills going to come through.
Good
OpTic
start
Texas
for
on
OpTic.
the more beneficial side. That will hold down
points
P2
here
if they
early.
can. Spawn coming through there for Mac though. Is that going to be something where OpTic Texas are going to have to deal with it? South Surge trying to find a way through. Mac will find that kill. A leak in the defense is OpTic Texas. Totaling some points up here. That's 20 seconds gone. Accuracy with the nade though. Dashi staying alive.
Had managed to spawn them out for a few seconds, but Dashi not able to get the turn and burn that they wanted to. And now the shoe is on the other foot. They were trying to pin them in. Pred with the Vaz having a little bit more issues than he would like. But time ticking up for Seattle. For OpTic, it's not about getting back to that P1, it's about breaking out for P2.
And Mac does a good job. He gets a somewhat fortunate spawn over towards the double door side. And now he's able to create something for Seattle Surge to hold on to. Everything is went over towards both these two teams. Lots of points taken over towards P1, P2 being held as well by Surge. Shotzi trying to find some sort of inroad to help OpTic Texas find a break here. They will be on the better side of things for P3, but Seattle Surge running some points up yet.
Seattle are looking for Shotzi. They know they haven't seen him in some time. And there we go, now he moves for it as well. He's looking for the player, but he's picked wrong and actually will get it. At the moment, OpTic are not close to actually breaking this one out. They're still in that spawn. They will take another stab at this. They will try to get to this point and then chain it into P3.
Well, it's free for them because they get the player that's pushing over towards the P1 side, so they can start to have a look. They know they should get the spawns. Hook Dash combining with Sim. 1v1 versus Hook. Finds the fight. But now, because of the push that came through, Surge won a couple of gunfights.
Surge
OpTic may well
getting
have
that
fumbled
P3
P3 spawns.
rotation.
15 seconds or so to go to P2.
He better
it will
get some
go
of
over
his
to
time.
OpTic, but you lose the spawns at P3.
They will be looking for a fast break here. Seattle will set their battle line. They'll get into position as best they can. They are going to be pushed in though. Nobody going to be outside this spawn to begin with. Accuracy spawns up. He'll try to get towards gate, try to hold it down for his team.
A lot of pressure here on Surge. They're sitting very tight, very passive. Mac is going to find at least one here. Ghosty trying to put the pressure on. Mac just trying to stay alive. Got some backup in the form of Pred. But is this where the push comes through for OpTic Texas? Ghosty and Dashi break so well. Sim left all alone. Can find one. Can't find anything else. Big break for OpTic.
There you go. OpTic getting in there for some of that P3 time.
They break that like it is nothing. Still though, a little bit of contested. It will eventually be shut down. OpTic can now set up themselves. Hold every single gate. Hold top maps as well. Sim trying to find this kill as well. There will be a threat coming in from Ghosty at some point. There it comes. They can't even get a whiff of this. They are being pushed out in every direction.
Huge win for OpTic Texas on that one. They'll take about a 15-second lead heading over towards the P4 side. A little spawn out for them as well. Help them along the road. Hook will get himself into a position to try and break this with the rest of his team. Accuracy just trying to lock everybody in. OpTic Texas very much benefiting from a really, really nice break. Hook is out though, and Hook may well cause problems as he often does.
Yeah, they're going to have to find him. They're going to have to dig him out of it as well. Actually calls it perfectly, but it has allowed OpTic to get straight out of that front gate. And now they will slowly but surely try to get in positions where they can break this. Already Hugh doing his work. Players coming through as well. Shotzi being a nuisance.
As ever, as ever. Fred eventually deals with him. Doesn't want to get world started on the champ stage, but P2 push now started to come through from OpTic Texas. Haven't really been able to find much here. Accuracy. Having himself a game, 4 in a row from him.
Well, they're all going through the back. Everybody's going to push the back as well. They're going to try and get this control as well. I don't think Seattle will set up for it. The second there as well. Shotzi will jump in through the window, not expecting it, and they will go for this break, but they still just cannot get their toes over the line. Players are drip feeding here from OpTic into this point. They find nothing as we head to Blacksmith.
Really, really good hold from Seattle Surge, and a resolute one at that, because OpTic were finding kills. They were finding moments where they could have found the break, but Surge catching up with kills. at the correct moments. Grenade on accuracy, should be dead to rights, but Sib and Predator backed him up. Ghosty's the only one who can answer. As we push over towards the Blacksmith side, spawn there for Dashi. He will hold that spawn down. OpTic Texas trying to find themselves out from P3's side. Seattle Surge just about holding on to Blacksmith, soaking up some time.
Prez alone doesn't have the overwatch he wants. Eventually, Mac will get there in time. If they hold this down, Mac on a 5 streak. You can already see the pressure from OpTic. They're trying to split it across the map. They're trying to get Seattle off their game.
Slaying out OpTic
annoying
right now.
A 2-piece from him, and they will clear that out. Like I said, Seattle looking for him. Even Sim's like, where has he gone? And down he falls. And OpTic managed to get that break in the end and stop the bleeding.
Just humongous from Shotzi though. Manages to lock so much time in for his team because he finds those kills over towards the P2 side. Seattle Surge concentrates so much on that. It allows OpTic just an easy run through. Shotzi 5-3 before he does get cut down by his own teammate. 10 seconds to go. Over towards Blacksmith. We head into a second rotation. It's going to be about a 35-point lead for Seattle Surge.
It certainly is. And speaking of Seattle Surge, let's find out how they are dealing with this right now. Will they listen in with Seattle?
The truck.
Flanking single?
Heard you. I have your push out.
Something getting engaged.
Yeah, I'm flanking gate. Bench Kyler.
Dubs, absolute. Top out, Ghosty, top out, Ghosty.
I heard you. I'm playing single. I'll top art for you.
He's on dub, I'm staying down.
Top art, for sure. In the middle of top art.
No, he crossed the I'm not coming down. Nice. Art window. Nice. First guy dash 5.
Heard you.
He's throwing shit here.
Where is he?
You could be back scaff or something.
I don't see him.
I stun him back scaff.
Yeah, I'm looking for him.
Get hard stun. Enemy get. Still missing Dashy. I'm gonna play Dashy.
He's on my X. Laying down.
Top maps. Top maps.
I have dead. Nice. I don't see the P5.
Get one shot, bench on the point. One bullet, bro.
Time back.
He's one bullet on point.
Back up. We're good. Look P5 then.
Last guy, Kyler.
I have gate.
I got him.
Top maps. Absolute top maps. Bottom maps.
Hold my gate.
One is bottom maps.
I have P5 run out.
One is bottom maps.
P5, one shot, dead.
Bench nothing. You got time?
I have time.
Get it. Last guy P5. I'm staying top part. I'm backing up for a sec.
Alright, I have first. They could be open.
They're crossing P5 right now.
They could be open.
Nothing P1. All going front.
Hold
You have the hubs? I have the hubs. They can flank the back.
Heard you.
I'm hard playing first. There's no shit front.
Heard you.
Yeah, give me a single hub. I'm flanking open.
One more, left side stage, back left stage,
One shot.
Get time, P1.
Yeah.
Get time quickly.
P1 copy.
P1 dead. Side door me. Side door, Shotzi's in time.
Two sider.
I'm chilling. One more P1. Shield corner, one shot. I'm dropping the corner. One shot.
Seattle Surge is doing a really good job of finding those road OpTic players that are everywhere on this map.
Seattle sounding really good right now, and OpTic not playing very good
this
so
time they will
far.
set their battle line again at
except for Ghosty
P3. Broken
is
fast
negative.
last time. OpTic will need to do it again.
And a huge thing about that P1 to P2 is where Seattle Surge have picked up so many
They
points.
can't
That's
be
really
pushing this P2
where
time,
OpTic
man.
Texas have found so
It's just
much
a
of their
terrible
luck
mistake
when
to
it's come
make.
down to Fortress.
I mean,
when they broke it at P3 last time, they'll need to do it again.
give
If they
up
can't
like
do the 60
8
points on that
points,
line,
10
they go
points,
to
but
the
you
double
gotta
doors.
get the 60 on location.
Shotzi was the one, the tip of the spear. And can that spear pierce the defense's Seattle Surge? It's just such an easy break. And one that OpTic Texas sorely needed.
Alright,
That's how on earth they've done this again, but Seattle Surge are trying to do the same thing here as well. They get their points through at the same time. Shotzi looking for the gun, but
Damn.
can't find it. Dashy now going for it, finds the front.
There you go, Dashy.
It's not the third. Mac attack to the rescue. Ghosty goes for him as well. It's all trading all the time. Both these teams desperate to get into it. Everybody flooding into this point, but OpTic will eventually walk away with it.
If you're Seattle Surge in that scenario, you kind of take it, you get broken. OpTic only get about 30 points out of that, but you had rotation. Is that something that get OpTic back into this game? P4
No,
last
they're
time around for
still
Surge
up by 70.
was so efficient. They lost a
60.
couple of gunfights, but soaked up nearly every single second. Can they do it again?
You trying to bang here eventually, though. OpTic have got their players through. They're only looking from the Thunder for down under. That last player, will he slip the net? Ghosty's going to fall for him as well. And this is it. Seattle got back into this point. They are in lethal range. They have the time. Hugh is waiting patiently for him and does get that kill. Looks for the second. Accuracy will eventually stay alive. And OpTic, it is becoming a dire situation.
Accuracy doing so well in this series. He's been lights out for Seattle Surge and will
Seattle
continue to be so.
killing it
Kills
right
coming
now.
through,
They
but the
need to
trade's
get him
on
off the
enough for
point.
OpTic. They need to find a clean break here. But they also have to start worrying about P5, but Dashi finds 2. Is this going to be the break? Still 25 seconds on offer.
Shotzi jumping into this point. He knows he needs the time as well. Seattle will be happy to fight this one for maybe one more attempt. And Mac jumps across. Doesn't even go for the shot either.
It's big time
For accuracy, close range. Would favour Shotzi here, and he gets it. Red looking for the kill as well. He'll find 2, but Hugh gets it away. That scrap time goes towards them. as we head towards Blacksmith.
The gap has closed. It's getting into touching range now for OpTic Texas. A 60-point hold will put them into the lead, heading into a third rotation. Seattle Surge are here, but for how long? Ghosty will find his third of the live. 23 and 18 from the Yukon. Cannot find it on the back, but the kills being traded across the board. Sid, the last one here for Surge. Shotzzy finds it. OpTic Texas with the spawn towards the back door. Surge might be in prime position.
They're waiting for it. Well, Ghosty swings out wide, goes down to Mac as well. The problem here now for OpTic is they have to go. They cannot afford to take that foot off the pedal at any point as Mac continues. It's a Mac
huge
attack
kill
with a
from
7.
Mac.
He has the cruise missile.
He's going massive, 7 streak. Pred kills him.
OpTic still need to get these kills. They are being
13
pushed back
seconds.
at every corner.
They couldn't get out.
Seattle gonna
They still
take this
can't.
to a map 5.
Score. Seattle Surge looking to send us to a map number 5.
And Ghosty gets in.
OpTic break in
He
at the
stops
last
bleeding.
second.
He stops the time.
8 seconds
Mac
left
may
for
also
the
just
Seattle
try to lead this
win.
one out. Find Shotzzy as well. He's going to jump onto it. I think they have the tick as well, and Hugh has to go. Has to get it. Does finally get the kill. They will contest. It's going to P1 regardless.
They don't got it now.
Seattle Surge is a prime position.
It's not going.
Oh, wow.
Seattle Surge get the tick. They get the time. They get their map 5.
Seattle absolutely thrashing. Mac goes huge. What a play by Mac. That whole map to absolute. Look at the Seattle fan. Absolutely pumped to see the Seattle Surge take map 4. OpTic got one more chance, man. But Seattle looked really good in that first search and destroy. Ghosty was 24-23. Civ 29 and 23, but Mac 32 and 18. Wow. Mac attack. Mac melts indeed. They need to figure it out here. They got one more map, a Mercado search and destroy. Who's gonna go on in their champs run and who's going to be sent home early? Let's find out right now.
Fans tell me they've got the ice against the Iceman. Let's see. Accuracy this series has been phenomenal. Seattle Surge are going to have to try and bring a form that we haven't seen from them on Mercado Search and Destroy. The Thomas and Max said they will get behind the OpTic boys, and rightfully so, but Seattle Surge, can you get rid of that horrible, horrible record on Mercado Search and Destroy?
Well, we're looking for them now here as well. The nades are only just starting to fly. Dashy with this sniper has been deadly. Pred will find the first blood on the Shotzzy though. An overextension. And now for OpTic, they're readjusting. They don't know where this bomb is.
That attack on round number 1 is always an advantage. No trophies available for OpTic Texas. They can't force the site enough. Mac has been so good in this series for Seattle Surge. Accuracy on the hook. Ghosty will fall. It's a great start for Surge.
Wow,
As
Surge.
Mac just keeps on going.
Roll him.
And
Did
whilst I
not
want to talk
have
about
a
the
single
statistics, we
death
say
in
the
the
0 and
first
6 from
round.
Surge. Something to note, there's been 2 round 11s and 2 round 10 losses for Seattle Surge in this one. They go the distance every single time, but have not been able to clutch up. It's a great start though, Mac with 2, attacking round over to Surge.
That first blood by Pred. Play for each other, Shotzzy and him. You are right, that first round's a little bit different. There's no trophies. It does kind of change how the teams approach Cantina. And that's what they'll be looking for here. In fact, was that round quick enough to get it done? I don't know if it was, but we'll see. Nades already ricocheting around the arena.
Let's see. Oh, they hit. There is a trophy down by the looks of things, but a bit of information for OpTic Texas. And a couple of weak members of Surge still. A late hit coming through as well. Did that tag anybody? Looking like everybody on Surge is fit and healthy. Sid will find one, but get traded. OpTic Texas gets some Cantina control. Can Mac lock this down?
They're waiting again to a position here as well. A 3 versus 3 for these two teams. Already can hear it as well. It's a challenge from Hugh. It's wide, but it's good. He stays alive for a few seconds.
Do they know where he is? Shotzzy holding this down. Huge gun fight.
Pred.
Takes him out of his pants. It's an absolute gunning machine
Huge
from Pred.
kill.
Hook will find one onto back door. The site
Hook's gotta
control is
answer.
there. Accuracy and Pred left to try and defend. 2v2.
Oh, they're looking for Pred, finds another one and gets out of it. Hugh for a 1 versus 2. He has been great. He's looking for him as well. That dead silence has allowed him to move around the arena. But with time ticking away, he will have to make a decision.
This is a hard gunfight. What's the play from Hook? Information about to be there from Surge. Accuracy throws him the shoulder, and then a few times.
Bro, what was the play down the mid? Like,
Two
I
to the
don't
good now for
understand.
Surge. An attack and defense under their belts. Map number 2 was not close. The search and destroy from Surge was phenomenal. It's looking more like the online search that we'd seen from Surge, but this is the big gunfight. Cred with 1 HP, and will go on to find another as well. Surge are hyped on that main stage. They forced the map number 5, and they are leading in it.
There is no bigger scout to take
I don't
at
like
this
it.
point.
I don't like it one bit, ladies and gents.
But it isn't over. A lot of rounds to go. A lot of opportunities for OpTic Texas to get straight back into this.
He didn't find something to give them some momentum back into this map. Pred though, is he going to cause issue here? Dashi, Ghosty, combining well, but can Pred spoil the party? It's a second from him. Sib will find the sniper, but it's Ghosty in a 1v1.
Stays alive. Sib not in position to trade yet. Has he found a gun other than that sniper with a Q? And Ghosty knows where he is. Backs over the door. Sib knows as well. Goes for it as well, and Ghosty is
nice kill, Ghosty.
Collected and finds it in the end.
Oh, he's painted it up. Smart play from Ghosty. Sib thinks he can find the push. Thinks that Ghosty's maybe going to be running away. And gets caught. Honestly, from Sib, you can kind of just sit tight. Doesn't need to be anything stupid. You have a little bit of time. And that round turned on its head very, very quickly. But ultimately, OpTic Texas will get their first. 2-1.
And now they want to bring this back to 2-2. We'll have to win an attacking round to do so. It's going to be an A hit. You can see both teams looking for it as well. Trophy's going to go down. Nades all over top. Nobody's got anything yet, but it will be a bit of control here for them.
Pred, look at Pred. He's got aggressive. Are they going to be able to deal with him? He's been such a dagger for Seattle Surge so far in these first 3 rounds. Advantageous push, yet still nobody has fallen.
They're trying to get him. They've got a wall bang onto him. Pred is going to be weak for a few seconds. Hugh throws his shoulder. Looks for him as well, but he gets it at the same time. It's going to be a trade going down. Shotty will eventually find it.
Sib dancer back, finds Dashi.
3v3.
Bullets ricocheting left, right, and center, but Mac again will find a huge kill. 3v2 for Surge.
Mac has to keep that head down. He is weak at the moment. Seattle have the advantage. They have the numbers.
What is the play for OpTic? It's the movement from Hook. It's the push from Hook. Max put it up. Hook will finish the dinner. Save the next on the block.
There you go, Hook.
Accuracy left in the 1v2. Can the Iceman keep Surge in the lead?
Goes for the white chow, but there's 2 players of OpTic.
There you go, OpTic. Come on.
Hugh delivers it on a plate.
Come on.
The dead silence gives superpowers in the end. And it is all tied up.
Thomas and Max in there as a bundle of nerves. This one is just coming down to the wire time and time again. I think it was 4 or 5 1 versus 1s. That one, of course, the 2v1, but there's been some big moments already. The crowd eventually getting behind their team now as OpTic find 2 rounds in a row. A spray for Ghosty. A cruise missile will be great. What can Seattle Surge to try and rebuff the tide of OpTic Texas right now?
They're going for it. Nades again, going out for both sides. A little bit of an information there as well. Seattle Surge looking for this, but the momentum has been on OpTic's side.
Pred, living on a wing and a Pred. Hook, put it up, but as is Pred, the gunfights come through. Pred will eventually deal with him. First blood Surge.
Now they're trying to take advantage of it as well. They know there is a problem all the way that back alley.
My brother, you got to get in that house if you're going to go for that house.
Attacks, it goes down and goes
Get up on that arch.
Will get one more as well, but Shotty gets the kill back. The 1 versus 2, he's weak and he falls. This S&D is measured in millimeters, in microseconds.
Fucking up, bro?
Pred has really slipped under the radar for the majority of this series, but he's sitting at 7-3 after 5 rounds. Having a hell of a game. He's finding first bloods, he's finding big kills. Getting rid of Dashi just allows a bit more of Hedge's control, and yes, okay, he falls. But the reach-out from accuracy comes through, and Surge in the advantageous position. Once again, 3-2 now.
Looks like it's a similar situation. Hits from both sides. Shotty though. He wants to be the catalyst, he wants to be the difference maker. Already down to a 3 versus 3. Dashi backing up furiously. Shotty got tunnel control. And they are everywhere here at the moment. Pred finds Dashi. Sid versus Ghosty. It's a huge win from Ghosty. He's super weak at the moment, but Shotty comes to reinforce him as well. Pred dancing around him. He's going to be weak. It's outnumbered, but is he outgunned?
Shotzi found the flank. Can he find some timing? Can he find a huge moment for OpTic Texas?
Come on, Shotzi. We need you here.
And now the stress mounts. Information from both teams is not going to be there. Shotzi wants this 1v1 fight. He needs this 1v1 fight to win it, to get away. And he gets the first one as well. Actually goes for the peak. Shotzi's confident. He's going to go for it. 33 seconds. Iceman versus movement.
Come on, Shotzi.
Information's up there. Doesn't check the right.
So
Accuracy
close.
finds the kill.
Accuracy,
That might be a big
play.
round. 4-2 to Surge.
Icy, man. They
And
don't call him the
accuracy,
Iceman for nothing.
if anything, was so dynamic in the way that he played that. He didn't stay in the same spot. He didn't
They don't
offer up the
call him the
information.
Iceman
Shotzi didn't
for
have a
nothing.
clue where he was. And Accuracy finds the round for Surge.
The Iceman cometh. Advantage at the moment for Seattle. But be still your beating heart. It is not over. The S&D is not done. Fate has not yet been written.
Huge round. A huge round. Seattle Surge spreading the resources just maybe a little bit here now as OpTic Texas start to stack. What's the play now? Where's the information? I think they're starting to get it because of the lack of it, eh?
That's it. The nades have not come rolling over the top here. And it will be an adjustment. They know something's wrong here, OpTic. They're looking for it as well, every bit as well. Seattle are surprised. They're like, where on earth are people? Nobody's encountered yet. This fight back alley might be huge. And Pred will get Hugh again, over and over again, and he has been the thorn in the side. Bomb down, advantage OpTic.
Accuracy will find Dashi. Tag will find Shotzi. Ghosty left on his own in a 1 versus 4.
I said advantage OpTic, I was wrong. I didn't mean it. Seattle Surge have put this one into lethal range. One more round. We'll see
Seattle's
everything
gonna
that OpTic Texas
do
have built be
the
reduced to nothing
impossible
but myth and legend.
and knock OpTic out of
They haven't
chance
won this
early.
map all year long. They're one more round away.
I'm not saying the crowd are tense, but I just saw a guy in the crowd actually levitating 3 inches off his seat. Every nerve in the arena at its end. Here we go. Defense for Seattle.
OpTic fans, your team needs you now. 3 rounds are tied up and there's the first blood. Matt will fall. An attacking round here would go a long way to starting the comeback, but these next gunfights are important. Ghosty will find accuracy.
All right,
Prendo,
OpTic,
can
we
he
need
be
to
the
work
difference
off
maker?
this.
He
Come
falls
on.
as well. Sip now in a 1 versus 3. OpTic looking to reduce this to 2, but Sip finds 1. 1v2.
Bro, no
not down.
fucking chance.
His advantage. Sib finds another one. No,
Bro!
It can't happen like this. Sib looks for the 1v3 to put OpTic in the Shadow Realm, but fortunately they have Ghosty. The rookie with the weight of the world on his shoulders. It's a peak, it's a gunfight.
Oh my god!
A chance. They are out. They are done.
Sim absolutely world stars OpTic.
Resurgence in the end.
Oh my, look at the coach, look at Sam Phoenix!
Shed at the Thompson Max Center.
That's Sam Phoenix, the coach, talking shit in the front of the crowd.
In CDL.
Oh my god. What a game. Sib absolutely destroys OpTic by himself. Wow. Golly. What a way to end it. Absolutely gets world starred.
And destroy all season. And what a time to do it.
Oh my god, you'll never see it. You'll never see it any better. You're never gonna see it any better 1v3 than what you just saw right there. That was insane.
Should be.
Show it again.
But not today. And I have said this
Oh
1,000
my
times, and I will
gosh.
say it 1,000 more.
Wow, Pred 10-5, Sid 9-4. Nothing is gonna stop that 1v3 at the end. Looks like we got a Mac post-game interview. Let's check it out.
Bro, but I got Mac Daddy on the stage the way that you played out there, bro. Talk to me about how you feeling after that series, man.
I'm feeling on top of the world right now, to be honest.
Woo.
went through a lot. I feel like I've been struggling all season, to be honest, so this series was huge for me.
Yeah, it was, okay? Talk to me about, you know, just kind of your mindset throughout the season and getting here to champs, okay? You know, you've been with this squad for a while. Talk to me about this team and the progress y'all been making to get here.
I think the main thing is that we really just never lost faith. Like, we knew what we were all capable of. We knew that if we show up to a tournament, we click. Like, we can bring it home, so that's what we did.
Yeah, y'all definitely can, okay? The last play, all right? You know, you're down, accuracy's down, Pred's down, Sid's alive, okay? What was it like watching your teammate clutch that 1v3?
It was insane. I mean, that's just what he's capable of. I know what he's capable of, and he's going to continue to show why he's one of the best.
He truly is, okay? Any last shout-outs you want to give to the Seattle Surge fans that you just won over here in the crowd that has rooted for you here today at Champs?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for the love and support. Shout out to the families, friends, everybody back home. We're going to try to make you guys proud.
All right, yo, that's going to do it for me and Matt.
That was textbook right there. Glorious, beautiful play by Civ to end OpTic season in its tracks. As an OpTic fan, we hate to see it, but as a fan of Call of Duty in itself, I mean, you just don't see any plays better than that from Civ and Co alongside of him. That's going to do it for us here. We got Boston Breach and Atlanta FaZe next. Stick around for more Call of Duty World Champion Tournament action.